everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am live from my yard right now. Well, not live. I can't go live, so this is how I have to do it right now. I just wanted to kind of chit chat and talk to y'all about, some paranormal experiences and all that stuff. Last night, one of my good friends came over, and she's an empath as well, so I really think our energy together is just, I don't know, it just does something and the spirits come out. But I was sitting right here in this chair, and they were sitting right here. It was dark. It wasn't very late, maybe 7:30, 8 o'clock. I'm sitting right actually where I think possibly there are at least 1 or 2 children buried here from a long time ago. There's no actual markers, but I did find these little things right here. And we didn't actually see these until a few years ago. Been here a really long time, and they were kind of buried, and I guess over time it's just kind of came out of the ground. But anyways, my friend has actually seen stuff in these woods back here, right behind the house. And I've seen things as well back there. And we're talking about paranormal, nothing, not human. So we were just thinking we could contact whatever's out here, see what it is, just see what it is. And when I was using my dowsing rods, they weren't been very active. And at one point during the little session, the dowsing rods kind of stopped moving, and I thought it was odd, but right when they stopped moving, something touched me. Right here on my shoulder, right here. And it actually pressed in. It wasn't like that. It was like a poke, like it pushed in on my skin. And it scared me. I immediately reacted, and we were recording it, so I'll put a clip of that in here. This one rod ain't moving at all. So weird. Okay.
This is getting kind of creepy.
Something just touched my shoulder right here. So I was looking for a leaf, but it was not a leaf. And if you use your earbuds, headphones, you can hear a low hum right as it touched me. It's just like a type thing. I did not hear it while we were sitting out here, but listening back, I mean, it correlates exactly when it touched me. It did freak me out. I stopped the session immediately, demanded nothing to touch me again, nothing to follow me, that it has to stay outside. It can't go in the house. It can't bother us. I don't know, that's not happened here before outside. I won't say it hasn't happened inside, but I think I've got rid of those ones. But I will take you all back here and let you take a look at the woods and see what you guys think. So let me walk back here. Sorry, my face was all up in there. Look, y'all. That's my baby goat. This is Cruiser. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. We've got turkeys and chickens all over this place. Let me turn the camera around. Okay, my electric is on, so let's hope I don't step on it and zap myself. So there's actually an entrance point into the woods. And these woods that we have, they start way back here, and they go all the way, a good ways down. And there are constant footsteps that we heard last night. We actually heard a disembodied voice that sounded like a child. I don't want to go too far in here because it does creep me out, and I do not even have tennis shoes on. I've got flip-flops on, y'all. And there are snakes out here, which I understand that footsteps could possibly be deer. We have a lot of deer out here, and there are coyote packs out here, so it could have been any of that. But these are our woods. Like, my hand is shaking. I can't even hold this still. I don't like being up here at all. I've been planning for years to kind of clear it out and fence it in, but I don't know. My heart's racing right now. There's definitely something up here. I took a photo a few years ago of behind the trees over here, but it was from the yard. And there was a face. It looked like a Native American face behind the tree. But yeah, this is definitely, sorry, I about fell. These shoes are very slick. I probably shouldn't wear them out here. But, I mean, I can try to zoom in a little bit. It's just, I mean, it just goes back, you know, all the way back. There's a good ways until it comes to the mountain. But yeah, this is not, I don't know. It's just creepy to me. And I probably shouldn't have tried to see what was up here. But when you see stuff and experience stuff so often, I mean, at some point, you're just kind of like, you know, what's up there? What is it? I do get the feeling that there probably are Native Americans here. And I've also had experiences over the summer, really late at night. When I would sit outside, we actually had some raccoons getting in their chicken coop. So I would sit outside from, you know, 2 to 4 a.m. waiting on this thing to keep it out of my coop. And I would hear drumming coming from up in the woods. And y'all, there ain't no other houses back there. It's a hillside. It goes up to a mountain. I think there used to be a coal mine way up on the ridge a long time ago. Not real sure about that. But I would hear drumming, and it would just be like the cow had drums, almost just like with a rhythm. And it would only last a few seconds. I never got it on video though, which I wish I would have, but you just never know when it's going to happen. So I just kind of wanted to, y'all probably tired of seeing my woods right now, but I was just trying to show you guys how creepy it is. Okay, I'm down away from the electric. So this property, this home was built in 1850, and it's very old. You guys can do the math, it's very old. And in the deed to the property, it does state that there is an unmarked cemetery here. It does not say who's buried here, but I've heard rumors, or, you know, just people telling us. Someone said it was one child, someone said it was 2 children, someone said it was a baby. I definitely think the child is old enough to talk, to make noises, because we've heard it so many times out here, like a child speaking, giggling, just making noises. And I'm not really sure, like I said, I'm not really sure where the cemetery is. That's why I assumed it was where I found those markers, but I'm not positive. So I don't know what else I could do to kind of figure this out. I mean, there's really not anyone else to ask. I can't find anything by looking it up. You know, back then they buried people on the properties, and there were no, like, records of it. So I don't have any records of it. I have no other way but to try to communicate with it and see what it is. I don't think it's evil, but whatever touched me last night, I didn't like it. It definitely sent shivers down my spine. And I'm usually not one to to be afraid. I mean, obviously we all get scared, but I'm not one to be afraid like that. So it's just definitely unnerving. I mean, I've been touched by spirits several times in my life, and I don't like it anytime, so we definitely need to figure out what's going on here. So, and then, to make matters worse, my friend and I decided to go to the cemetery, and I was not recording when this took place. There's bugs everywhere out here. Good old West Virginia bugs. I was not recording. We were not doing an actual investigation. We were actually at the mausoleum looking for somebody in her family that was recently buried a few years ago. And we were just standing there talking, and we heard this man laugh or chuckle. It was like, I mean, loud as can be. It's pitch black there. There's no other cars, no other flashlights. My immediate reaction was to run, and I did. I ran to the car, got in, locked the doors, and left. Now, I know it was a spirit. I know that. And I even had this image of who it was. But it was scary because we had no devices out. We were just standing there, and it was just this disembodied voice that we could hear very loudly. And you know, your first reaction is there's somebody going to jump out at us. We were unarmed, so we took off. So I'm going to try to go back this evening, face my fears, and see what's going on there. I'm going to go back alone, and I'll record that and hopefully get it posted soon. So you guys be waiting for that video because it'll be out probably in the next couple days. So if you guys have any suggestions on how I get rid of this stuff, I've salted the house, so I do that, but it would take me like 40 pounds of salt to salt this property. So I'm not really sure what to do. I think everything does stay outside now, but I just wanted to kind of touch base with you guys and let y'all know what was going on. So it was nice talking to you guys, and hopefully one day I'll get enough subscribers and I can go live. So y'all have a good day and take care.